So what you guys think of the car? I put the headlights in, and yeah, they need to get polished. This also needs to get sprayed. You guys kind of told me it needs to get done, and I know I hate it too. And the lips on, but apparently it's not on right. So I gotta fix that. And a few other things. I gotta put the side skirts on. I still gotta drill some holes. But this isn't even what the video is supposed to be about. I just figured I'd give you guys like a little update. Because last video, you know, there wasn't much on the car. It was just, you know, how I got it out of the shop. And everybody's like, oh, why isn't anything on? And I'm just like, oh, because, you know, I just got it and I had to go to work like right after. So, yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty nice, but I'm gonna get in the car now because it's kind of chilly out here and I have shorts on and t-shirt, so, yeah. Okay, so I'm in the car now, and yeah, there's no seat. I had to take it out to fit all the stuff for the guys at the paint shop. But today's video, as you can read by the title, is what should my next daily be? And the reason why I say my next daily is because, well, this thing actually looks kind of nice on the outside, and you know, driving this thing every day is not something that I always wanted to do. I wanted to kind of put it away and use it, you know, not like only on the weekends, but if I like really needed to use a car for something like long distance driving, or you know, something, you know, that I actually need a car for. Like, I just want to be able to get to point A to point B, basically my job and back, and just driving around in my city. You know, I thought about getting a, like, you know, just a automatic Honda Civic, right? You know, that's what most people do. They get a beat up Honda Civic, they get a nice beater, and they just drive it. And then what ends up happening is they convert it to manual and do all this stuff to it and then turn it into another project car. And that's something I don't want my next daily to be. This went from a project car to, or it went from a daily to a project car to now like a fully gutted, you know, car with a new engine and seat and all this other crazy stuff that I never imagined doing. And that was never really the game plan, you know. Like, I wanted to build like a nice clean white car with rotoslips, with white rotoslips that was a little lowered and that had an exhaust, and that was it with VTEC. That was the goal a long time ago. Here's the picture that I wanted my car to look like back in 2014 when I first got into the Honda scene. But, you know, like, the track stuff hit me, and I was just like, oh my god, you know, if I can do this for you know, a great price, then why not? So I did it. You know, you only live once, so you might as well get it done now, and you know, rather than wait later on in the future, and who knows what could happen later on in life. So, you know, do what you want first, and then, you know, go from there. But anyways, getting off topic. So next car, I don't want a Honda Civic. I really don't want a Honda Civic, because what's going to end up happening is what I just said. You know, I'm going to sit there and drive it around, and I'm going to like it, and I'm going to, you know, get it all cleaned up and do all this stuff to it. And I just want the next car to be a basic car, point A to point B, that I don't do any modifications to. And, you know, we don't have that many small cars that are reliable and I get good gas mileage, because that's another thing that I wanted to do. I wanted my next daily to get good gas mileage and be reliable. So let's just, you know, cross out all of the BMWs and the Audis and all that other crazy stuff, because let's be honest, they're not that reliable. That, and I don't know how to work on them, so that's just a liability for me anyway. So that really leaves out only like a few cars that I could possibly think of, and some of these aren't even really daily options. Like, it's just crazy ideas that I thought of in my head, and people told me to go for it and do it, so I was like, maybe I'll think about it and do it. So my price range, or my budget, is under $10,000. So I don't want my car to be over $10,000. I don't want a new car. You know, I don't want something that you know, I can't work on myself. So it has to be something kind of old, and not too old, but like, you know, before 2010, let's say that. So for $10,000, you guys go down in the comment section below and let me know what car I should get for under $10,000. You know what, under $6,000. Let's say that under $6,000. And it has to have under 100,000 miles on it. It has to have, you know, a good look to it, or it has to be clean. It doesn't matter if it's automatic or manual. It doesn't matter. It just has to be reliable and have good gas mileage. That's all I'm looking for. All right, so after doing like a lot of research, I kind of narrowed it down to one car. And this one car was the thumbnail, so you should probably already know what I'm gonna say, and that's the Honda Beat. So the Honda Beat, if you don't know what it is, it's a Japanese K car, and you know, we never got it here. So that kind of rules out the whole, you know, easy to work on thing, because that won't be actually easy to work on. You know, now that I think about it, that's not actually even a good idea to get a Honda Beat. But you know, it's, you know, would be under 100,000 miles. It would get good gas mileage. It's kind of right-hand drive, but it's not too bad if I'm just driving to work and driving around in my city, and then use this for long distance drives. So I mean, it kind of works out, you know. Just tell me down in the comment section what I should get. Under $6,000, under 100,000 miles, and gets good gas mileage and is reliable. That's the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.